All right, we're live. Hi, everybody. Oops, there you are, Elizabeth. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Welcome, Care Bear Bard of Cards. We're doing the Charmed series today on my channel, and Elizabeth are simulcasting at the same time. We're so excited to have Elizabeth.
Yes.
Please subscribe to her channel at the More Intuitive Me, please. And Angie's if you're not already subscribed, and of course mine. But yeah, so Thanksgiving week here in the States tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I've just been trying to think about what I've been thankful about lately. So it's just something good to do every day to keep us in check. So I probably will. I think I have some ancestor quotes mixed in though, but I have my little gratitude affirmations for y'all. But anyways, is there anything you want to share, Ange or Elizabeth, that y'all have got coming up or anything like that?
First of all, I'm excited to be here. So this is great. I love that Elizabeth is with us and that she's going to be playing with charms too. So I'm thrilled for that. So welcome, Elizabeth. And yeah, what do I have coming up? Let's see. Tomorrow is episode 7 of Beyond the Veil with Rain and I, and we will be diving into some heavy topics of shame and vulnerability. Yeah, so it's a little bit heavier. We definitely will do some disclaimers at the beginning of the show because it is, it's heavier topics, but very important conversations to be having, and we're excited to be able to deliver it. So yeah, that's tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, Roots and Waves. So hopefully we'll see you all there.
Awesome. And what about you, Elizabeth?
We're boycotting the traditional Thanksgiving meal this year, so we
are too.
Yeah. I am making an alternative menu, and I'm pretty excited about that. So thrilled.
Yes.
Excited to be here. Thank you so much for letting me join.
Absolutely.
It's a perfect way to spend my first day off this week, so I'm very excited. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, thank you for spending your valuable time here with us. Thank you. And all of you, absolutely, because time is valuable. I think we should probably say hi to some people here. That's you, Elizabeth, saying hi, friends. We've got Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Thank you for being here. Blue, the sun. I just call you Blue.
Yeah.
And Sandy, hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here and all your support. And blessings, Fatima. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hey, Jamie's Cowboys, you're fine. You haven't missed anything. You're good. Sorry, I just saw Jamie's Cowboys there, but yeah, I meant to hit that one. Oh, quick duck, Kieran. There's a turkey coming right at your head. Yeah. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. Good to see you. And we have Anna. Hi, Anna. Thank you for being here. A lot of familiar faces, and we really appreciate, you coming back and being patient with us through the crazy weeks.
Yes.
So we were going to try to keep our reads a little bit shorter today since there's 3 of us reading. We will see how that goes. And we, instead of doing the will, we decided to get everybody that wants a reading to type a number between 1 and 20. And whoever has the right number first, Elizabeth's going to roll. She's got some dice here, and she'll know the magic number.
It's the D&D dice. This is fun.
I just have PayPal, Anna. That's so sweet. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I've got just PayPal. I don't know if y'all have any others. Elizabeth or
Yeah. So
Ange.
Anna, if let's see, whose channel are you on? Anna, I think you're on my channel. In the description below, all three of our PayPals are listed. So who's ever PayPal that you're looking for, it's in the description.
Yeah,
But
I tried to put those there.
I'm happy to get it to you. But yeah, thanks for asking. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, if anybody's wanting to donate, definitely we have our PayPal in the description below.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, we've got some numbers coming here. So do you want to do the official rolling of the dice, Elizabeth?
Yay.
Okay. Do you want me to blurt it out?
Sure,
I don't see the numbers.
We've got a somebody said 17, and then Fatima said 9, and Jamie's cow voice
9.
It's not.
Oh, Fatima! And Fatima's here. Hi, Fatima. Yay. I'm so glad that we get to read for you. It's been a while. It's been a while. You got the winning number. Congratulations.
That's great, Fatima. I'm so
Okay.
glad. You're such a huge support in this community. So we're
absolutely.
So glad
she always comments and so sweet. Yes, we love Fatima. We've got, I've never seen, you all might know, Astaria Sin. Hello.
That's
welcome.
Summer. Hey, Summer.
Hi. Okay, so Ange, yeah, I don't know everybody's. I love getting to meet new faces. It's fun about collaborating, right?
Yeah, Summer has a channel.
Awesome.
She loves fairies. She's into the fairy stuff, and she's also a beautiful artist. She makes these like amazing things out of clay. And so definitely go and follow her. And she's always doing some great videos in terms of like the newer decks that are coming out. And then recently she did one of like deep diving into what is it called? Over the Rainbow or Beyond the Rainbow or something with the rainbow tarot. And I just loved it because I have that deck and every single card has a rainbow on it, of course. But she dives into it deeper of like, depending on how the rainbow looks and how the colors are set up, it's different in each card and what it means. And so I just really appreciate her taking the time to do that because it made me connect deeper to the deck.
Yeah.
And I love when people do those types of videos where, you know, we can connect to the decks that we already have instead of maybe being tempted for ones that we don't have, which is hard. Right? It's hard, I know. But
absolutely.
I love that. So anyway, hello, Summer, and welcome.
Yes, welcome. And you know, I forgot to mention what would you like for us to read on Fatima? So I was like, oh, I left a crucial detail. Like if you have anything in particular, just know, you know the deal, Fatima, but I'll just say it for everybody else. No political, medical, legal, and we don't like to do the reading on third party energies. So they're not here. We, without their consent, we'd prefer not to do that. And that's about it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And Anna, like she brought up earlier, we do have our, I know I put in the description the PayPal links and everything. Donations are not required, but greatly appreciated. And since Ange and I and Elizabeth all have PayPal, if you wanted to do something to one, I mean, I know we could split it up later. Yeah. So yeah. For sure. So I don't want you to feel like you gotta do it everybody.
Right?
I've never said that before. And when I heard somebody, Jackie, I think in Rain, were like, yeah, we just split. I was like, why did I think of that? Yeah, it's so obvious.
Right.
But anyways, well, we'll see if what Fatima. Okay, a message from Spirit for Fatima. Okay, awesome. We shall do that. Thank you. And hey, Ange, how do I I should have asked you this. How do I if I want to pull you in like your screen, like on StreamYard. I'm always just on here, usually by myself live.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
I
okay.
need to know this, and if it's usually like 2, it's not as big of a deal. But since 3 of us, I kind of want to know.
Yeah. So underneath where we are here in StreamYard, you'll see like these little boxes, and there may even be like a little tab to push down on, and then you'll see one big square and 2 little squares, and that's the one you want, and then you can just drag and drop us into the bigger screen.
Huh. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can do that without ruining the stream.
Oh, it's all good. Just play around with it.
Oh my goodness. But I do need to shuffle cards.
Yeah.
Hi, Phyllis. Hi. So good to see you. I really enjoyed I saw Phyllis yesterday online, and we had a really nice read. I really enjoyed reading for you. Yes. Thank you for coming back. We just did our first, we're on our first reading, so you were right on time.
Phyllis is my snack sister. She comes in and we have snacks together, don't we, Phyllis? we always talk about the food. I mean, we ended up always talking about food in any place that we're in.
Right. I'll turn it off of let's see. I'm just gonna there it is. Okay. All right. That's what I get for not starting it off the bat. All right. And whoever's done first, you go. Whoever gets their stuff together obviously won't be me.
Is it Fatima's birthday, or was she just saying that 9 is her birthday?
Oh,
my birthday day.
I would like to see. Yeah, thank you, Ange. And yeah. If y'all notice anything, please let me know. Cause
Fatima, when's your birthday, love? We like birthdays around here.
Your birthday's today, Fatima? So I'm gonna wait. March 9th. Okay.
March 9th. So 9 is a special number to her. That's cool. And we're entering into a 9 year as well.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, because there might be a conversation about the hermit or something coming up. Isn't that right, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yay! I love the hermit card, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay. Fatima from Spirit.
We got some more. Oh, I'm sorry to see you're not feeling well, Phyllis. I've had that before, so I understand what that's like.
Oh no!
Hi, Ever Inferno. Welcome. And we've got Unicorn and Rainbows. Hi, Unicorn and Rainbows.
Who is here? Hello.
Good to see y'all both. Oh, hi, Ivani. Well, I can start that and hold it and see if you can. We're doing rather than doing the will today for picking, because we try to do this just to give everybody like a chance, and I don't know, it's a little bit interesting with divine, the divine kind of lining it up. I feel like maybe it's a message that needs to get across that day, right? So. Anyways, we are having people pick numbers between 1 and 20 and rolling a dice. So,
yeah.
Anyways, I digress. I just wanted to explain that.
You're fine.
But I'll keep this on the side, so maybe I don't have to type it in if you win it. All right.
I can start us off.
Okay. Yes.
That would do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
so. What I was gonna say is, I went to school with someone who was also also had the same name, but I believe that we may have pronounced it differently. So now I'm feeling bad that I may have called my classmate by the wrong name her whole life.
Oh no.
Because we called her Fatima, and and then I hear on because Fatima. I see her quite often, and she, and I always hear Fatima. So I feel bad if I've been calling my classmate by the wrong name. But it's very nice to meet you, and I'm very happy to read for you today. And you asked for a question, maybe from Spirit, and I feel like there may be some plans that you've kind of been thinking about. Maybe there's been an issue with managing time in order to carve out space to be able to do these plans. And I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to do it. I don't know if it includes being in the great outdoors, but I really feel like that is something that would be very helpful for you at this time. So the card that I got was the Three of Wands, and I'll put it here so you can see. Three of Wands. And you can see, the three friends are out on the pier having a day. They're out fishing, and it's interesting because I was wondering if this may mean that it would be a good time for you to kind of connect with your inner child at this time, because I also drew this charm. It's teeny tiny, so I'll hold it up. It is a baby's foot. I don't know if you can see that there. Little baby's foot. So I'm wondering if that might not be an invitation from Spirit to do some connecting with inner child. I also pulled this card for you, Oracle card. And you can see the figure here, express, and their heart is just all lit up, right? And the message in the card says, take all of those thoughts and feelings and let them out through an outlet that feels healthy and feels right for you. So as you're putting these plans into place, not just thinking about it, oh, you know how we do sometimes, like, oh, it'd be cool if we could do XYZ. But then we don't actually ever do that, right? So Spirit is wanting for you to put it into place and get out there and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Maybe something that reminds you of our, more youthful days, because fun as a child is so different than it is as an adult. And I don't know. I think sometimes we as adults, like we've been through so many challenges and experiences that it, takes the fun out of things when we're trying to do stuff. So, maybe like do something for yourself. Do something for yourself that allows you to express who you are, and your culture, your heritage, your childhood, the way that you grew up, something that makes you feel good. For me, because of the time of year that we're in, a lot of times I get that from like cooking. There are certain recipes that I feel like remind me of, those times long ago, that when I smell certain smells in the kitchen, automatically takes me back to another time. So I invite you to do the same thing for yourself. I'm sorry, that was probably longer. That was longer than what we were trying to do.
No, that's good.
Sometimes we don't have control of the message through, right? We just have to, just have to sort of roll with it. So, my reading very much pairs kind of nicely, actually, with Elizabeth. So, we start with the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is all about, sort of inviting you to step into the more creative side of yourself And with that card, I have the little paint palette that fell out. So this is very much speaking to the creativity of the Page of Wands. Now, it doesn't have to be painting, of course, but it is an invitation to step more into your creative side. Now, that could be, like Elizabeth was saying, kind of think of things that you used to do when you were younger, or maybe something, a hobby or a craft or something that you've taken up and then recently sort of kind of put off to the side because life gets busy. We all know how that is, right? So that is sort of what it's saying. And then, of course, we have the Three of Cups, and that is all about, sort of rekindling and celebration. And so this could also be telling you to maybe reach out to a friend or a family member that you haven't talked to in a little bit. This could also be pairing nicely with the Page of Wands to just tell you to celebrate whatever that is that used to bring you that joy, right? Three of Cups it doesn't have to always be about celebrating with other people. It could just be a celebration in itself with yourself and reconnecting. And then we have the little piece of cheese that fell out on the Three of Cups. And again, that kind of just reminds me of like sharing and indulging in things that you really enjoy. I love cheese. I'm not sure if you do, but I know I am a cheese hound. And then we also have the Opportunity card. And this is from the Oracle deck. The Opportunity card has a little bird cage, and you can see the door is open. So this is an opportunity, right, to sort of get out of your comfort zone, get out of that cage. Our cage may be representing like our homes, because if you're anything like me, you love to be home and the coziness of your own home. And maybe this is, asking you to step outside of that and maybe, go explore. Maybe meet up with some friends or do something creative that you haven't done in a little bit. So that is what I have for you.
All right. That was great, Ange and Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you. So, Fatima, what I am seeing here is I had like the Two of Moons come out from this deck, and yesterday on my channel, I remember saying like, why are the Gemini signs there? And now that I'm thinking about it, what are we doing there? Like Gemini likes to talk a lot. That feels like a conversation with somebody else, right? How we communicate and connect. And I feel like right now this could involve maybe somebody else that Spirit's wanting to come through and talk about, a connection in your life, whether it's a friend. I mean, we can have these soul bonds, even with our family, all kinds of people. You'll know what this involves, or wanting more of a connection here. But I think like there needs to be a little bit more like commitment and bringing it into reality. And as far as like a spirit message here goes, you really, like, I had to go get my book because this deck's kind of different. The Full Moon card is a special card for Fatima. And here, like on the full moon, you can see a key. And this is all of the cosmic. Why does this keep happening? Okay. You can see a key to the moon to unlock like all of these cosmic wonders in the universe. But just like the Knight of Stars, which is the Pentacles, you just got to walk through and make some kind of passage there, because I believe that this can be more about your relationship with Spirit and coming in closer with Spirit there. I got an eagle, so just that's seeing bigger perspectives too. But this could just be a sign or a symbol for you right now. And this little eye, little googly eye came out. Little googly eye. And I think it's like, look, let's get closer, right? And we have a horse, and that's movement, kind of freedom, and that fell on the full moon. I think they want you to move through that little keyhole and do something to bring it about here. And I got like a little grate, which I always associate with abundance, but also think of the grapes and the Three of Cups, that joy that it can bring with others, the abundance. Music. Maybe there's some music right now because, yeah, totally music. Because you got a treble clef and a little triplet of notes there. We got a snap that was on the Night of Stars. I think that's this is a snap that came off of something, so it's probably something I should have fixed or done a little practical work on. But just doing that's the Night of Stars, is just doing and sticking with it. But I do feel like this will help you because your bottom card energy was the Eight of Moons, and that's not just leaving something out of disappointment, but also that can be a soul journey, right? Where you're searching, soul searching, like we would with spirit. And I definitely think there's a message going to be coming in for you. Like I said, it could be horses, grapes, birds, but definitely in music. And I think this is going to open you up because this O, but what's your sister's name too? Does it start with it? Oh my gosh. And can you remember? It's like, it's not, is it Ophelia or something? Oh my gosh. But O came out. That's interesting. O for open. But yeah, you got my message card. I've never pulled this for anybody before. So yeah, just listen into your subconscious and be open for the messages that are going to be coming in for you. And then when that happens, medicine mother, this mothering energy, very nurturing and beautiful energy that I believe you have. Why does this keep happening to me? Am I doing something with my thumb? I mean, come on, people. I mean, because sometimes my screen, like when I do certain finger movements in front of it, like it'll pop balloons or do all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm like, am I giving myself a thumbs down or is it somebody else? But sorry, Fatima, for that. I just wanted to address that really quickly. But anyways, yes, I get this like nurturing energy off of you entirely. And it's like you are always supporting us, just like, you know, when a mother with their kids, or you just have that beautiful energy to you. But also, you honor your inner knowing. And the real message on this card was like, just get going and do it. Trust like your inner faith and your inner knowing. And that's I forgot. I told you I would give you all like gratitude things, didn't I? Here we go. Today, hands, I just got chills. Just wait. Today, I'm grateful for my favorite song. You can't make this stuff up. We had those music notes come out. Just listening to it brings back cherished memories and holds deep meaning for me. Always bringing a smile to my face. Sometimes it's the little things worth being grateful for. Yeah, music, definitely. Maybe even your favorite song, Fatima. Thank you for being here and letting us read for you.
Yes.
Oh, we've got, now I need to figure out how to take myself off the big screen in a minute. Let's see. I'm just going to say hey to a few more people. Oh, John. Hi, John. We love John here.
Yes.
Oh, yes. What is your favorite song, Fatima? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm like, it always happens at the weirdest parts, and it really throws me off a little bit. I'm like, what? What am I doing? Oh, my goodness. But anyways, it doesn't hurt my feelings. But, Odilia. Odilia. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so let's put some numbers out there between 1 and 20. And what number do you think will come out on the dice from Elizabeth? She's going to roll the dice.
Yeah.
Here, I'll try to put us all in the. I had to do this from my phone, y'all, so just,
That's okay.
forgive me.
Take your time. It's all good.
Ooh,
Yeah, number 1
Ever
through 20.
Inferno. Ever Inferno
Oh,
got it.
whoops. That was not right. I didn't mean to do that. Ever Inferno got it. Okay.
Yep,
I'm just going to
7.
leave how I have it. Okay. 7. Thank you.
7.
Yay. Ever Inferno. Ever Inferno. Please put your question that you would, if you have a question or if you want like a spirit message or whatever, just let me know.
Yay. Lucky number 7. Good job.
Yeah. Good job. Looks like Spirit has a message for you. How do I just go back to the 3? Can I just pull myself back over here?
There should be like a box with 2 little squares in it. If you click it, it should put us all back like side by side.
Well, I just put you on the big screen. I wish I could move between this more. Let's see. I'm not really sure, but we'll just do this and see what happens.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
It's all good.
Okay.
Ooh, what will the rest of the year look like for me? That's a great question.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Cool.
I love that.
I do too. Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, I'm getting ready to do my year ahead spread. Sometimes I wait till December, but I saw actually I should post it on one of my, like on my community tab or something. There's a podcast called the Tarot Diagnosis. I don't know if you follow it, but it is so good. I love Tarot Diagnosis. So it is a podcast, but they do have a YouTube channel as well. And then also if you sign up to their newsletter, like you get these, these little things like tarot spreads and things like that. And in the recent one, I found this year ahead spread, and I really want to do it. Yeah, year ahead spread. So, and they give these specific prompts, and that's a whole idea of a spread, right? So in the middle of it, you would put your anchor card, which is your personal card for the year ahead that you'd focus on. So what you do is like you take your birthday, so your month and your day, not your year, just your month and your day, and you add it to the upcoming year. So for example, I'm September 1st, so I would take 9 plus 1 and add it to 2025 because that's the year we're going into. And when I break it all down, I get the sun card, which is number 19. So that's my anchor card for the year. That's where, and then you could further break it down, of course, like, 9 plus 1 is 10, which is the wheel, and then to break it down again, which is 1. So technically you could break it down into 3, right? The sun, the magician, and the wheel, which is a whole lot to think about with the hermit. But yeah. All right, so I'm going to focus on Ever Inferno's energy now for the anchor card. Sorry, Summer, I hope I can remember with this memory of mine, but I'll post that year ahead spread in my community tab so that you all can see it, because there are some really good questions on there. Like that's your anchor card, and then the questions surrounded the anchor card, right? So I'll post that so that we all can see it, and then we can all check out Tarot Diagnosis, because it's a really good resource out here. All right, Mr. Inferno. I know, Karen has such fun headpieces. I love it.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. I kind of Frankensteined this one. Turkey Stein. Ooh.
Ever Inferno, I can kick us off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Alrighty. Well, I don't know what your communication skills are like. And everyone communicates in different ways. And I feel like all of us have a specific way of communication that works for us better than some other ways. I feel like the rest of this year, there's an invitation for you to kind of broaden your scope a little bit in terms of communication. For you, I have drawn the Page of Swords. I'll put it right here. Pages kind of inspire new ways of thinking, new ways of expressing, new ways of communicating, new ways of thinking. And it's really interesting because I've also pulled Ask. And these two they go so well together. And I'm wondering if as the year, because we get closer to the end of the year, we start thinking about the new year and we start thinking about the things that we thought to ourselves that we were going to accomplish this year. And then we realize like, oh, shoot, time is running out and I haven't done all of the things just yet. Ask is encouraging you to kind of, take advantage as we still have, 4 or 5 good weeks left to get whatever it is communicated that you have in your mind. Ask for what you need. It is okay to have needs. With this, I have pulled out the crab. I always associate the crab with Cancer. And I think the biggest trait of Cancer is emotions, right? They're very, very in tune, very in touch with their emotions. And so this could be one of two things. It could either be inviting you to keep your emotions in check, or inviting you to keep in mind that whoever it is that you want to convey this new idea to may be in an emotional space. So just kind of create a safe space for that when you're ready to move forward. And that's what I have for you, my friend.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I also have a swords card for Inferno. Ever Inferno. And let me see here. I've got the Two of Swords. Ever Inferno. There we go. So the Two of Swords in the tarot is all about choices and indecision, right? So on the Two of Swords, I have the little teacup here. And in this context with the Two of Swords, I'm very much getting like inner peace. You know how like when you make a cup of coffee or tea and you're sipping it and you just sort of like relax and go within, and you're in that like cozy space. The Two of Swords is very much inviting you to clear some things up and make some decisions as you head into the new year, right? So we also have a card called Discovery, and this is an extra card in this tarot deck, which is really interesting because if you look at what this mouse is looking at, they're looking at this bright star. And if you look at the Hermit card in the tarot, the Hermit is always carrying a lantern with a star that looks very similar to that, right? And so in this invitation for you to really make a choice, make some choices in life, it's also asking you to focus on discovering more about yourself for your own growth, because we also have this little mushroom. And if anybody's ever played Mario Brothers, you know what the mushroom does when he eats it, bloop, 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 he grows, right? It makes him bigger. And so, yeah. And so this discovery is inviting you closer to yourself for your own personal growth, right? And then we end with the Decision card, which is great because it goes right with the Two of Swords, right? I mean, you couldn't get a better oracle card to pair with that. And as you can see here, there's 2 different paths, right? There's a path that the deer can take that's illuminated, and then one that's a little bit darker. And it doesn't mean that one's better over the other. I mean, there's opportunities down both paths, but that is the decision that you'd have to make, right? And on that card, I have the little bag, and it's asking you, whatever path that you choose, just don't take any baggage with you. Leave it behind, okay? Because that's part of your personal growth. So yeah, you're being encouraged to make a choice, stand by your choice, set your boundaries, clear some baggage from your life, and focus on your own personal growth. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope that resonates.
I realized I was talking earlier and I didn't have my mic on. I was like, great reading, Elizabeth. Great. That's great.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like, y'all couldn't hear me. Okay.
I saw your lips moving and I was like, oh, she must be muted.
Yep, I was muted.
I didn't even see that you were talking. I'm sorry.
I was muted. Oh, and I'm seeing Ever Inferno says that resonates definitely. Working on personal growth ×10, which includes communication. And that's funny.
That's right.
Imagine like emotions and communication and
That was very much that type of reading. I'm so glad
right
to hear that you're working on that, Ever Infernal. That's a very empowering thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's very empowering. So good for you.
Absolutely. So I got 2 5s in your cards here. And like right now, like I'm showing this overall energy here, which is the 5 of swords going in here. And I don't know which side you're on here, but there could be, you know, sharp words, feeling self-defeat or defeated by others, or needing, you know, it's that bully energy. It's not a nice energy. It's a lot of mental conflict. It can be just mental conflict within yourself, but I strongly feel that this involves other people in your life, because I had, and these guys are just one come out left and right. This is one of the stormtrooper helmets, and I know that they kind of, you know, were the enforcers of the empire and would just do whatever the empire told them to do, right? And then I had the lightsaber fall in between this, and look at this face. They're not happy. So I don't know if this is like you, like, I'm not happy about this. But to have the lightsaber fall right on the 5 of swords, I was like, ooh, okay. And because you were asking about the rest of your year, I couldn't help but grab a tea leaf card, and man came out. Dealings or relationship with a man. You know, it could be like a boss. It could be parent. It could be all kinds of different things. You'll know who that is. And I don't know, like, you have a new job opportunity coming up? Because I got this like bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise, or up for a raise, okay? But right now there's this blockage of like, what do I want to do? How am I, you know, which way do I want to go? Maybe that kind of thing. Feeling a little overwhelmed by options there. I didn't have any charms fall in that card, but then everything else fell on the advice though. Oh, and I did get this wreath, sorrow over some kind of loss, okay? And this might be what's tying into this when we get the 5 of stars is the advice. Look, their hands held out, but none of the stars are reaching. And it's in the that's the pentacles. I'm sorry, the stars are pentacles. And, you know, but none of the stars are in their hand here. Oh, that's just a 5. I was looking to see what was tattooed on their hands, because sometimes they're zodiac signs. So sorry. I meant to look. But with that 5 of stars, I think the advice here is, if you feel like you're in a lack mentality, to get out of that, because I had a bone that fell, you know, and a bone too is, I don't know, I just heard like, throw me a bone, like, you know, like somebody like, give me a break, right? But bones, you know, they're outdated. It's just a piece of the skeleton that everything is left. The life is left from it, right? And that's what remains. Mm-hmm. And then I had like a little it looks like it has like a navigation, like kind of compass thing. like hitting target here. A train. I don't know if a train's significant to you in some way here, but it could just be like, move on past that. And then an angel wing. I mean, that says there's an angel with you. So if things get hard, they're with you, my friend. And yeah, work on your frequency, like work on your vibration, because how you vibrate, when we're in a lack mentality. Oh, not this. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll get to that later. Sorry, I just saw some rubbish in the chat. Not from y'all. But anyways, yeah, to elevate your frequency, to try to vibrate at a higher frequency. And that's, like we can say these affirmations like, I'm grateful for this. We change our mindset and we attract more abundance to you. This is a very unusual thing to pull out, and I was hoping I would get a gratitude thing, but apparently this says, heal your inner feminine by forgiving your mother for the times she let her own pain manifest into yours. So I don't know if that's something that it was divinely came out. And I just have one little tip for you here is to practice thought diffusion. It's a DBT skill. It's a mindfulness skill to change your mindset. So observe your thoughts coming and going one by one without getting attached to them. Imagine your thoughts drifting away like clouds or floating past in the stream. Observe your thoughts without judging or getting attached to them, and practice today for 5 minutes. And that might be able to help you through some of these tough times. Sorry, there was just a lot that came out there that I felt like I needed to talk to you about. So thank you. And yeah, anybody who is a moderator, please feel free to take out anything that's going on in the chat right now, please. Because I'm afraid I'm going to ban somebody by accident. Let me see. I can't do it from there. See, I don't want to show them. Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to get it. I don't understand.
They keep coming back.
Yes.
And yeah, and I forgot, like, to set it in subscriber only mode. Do I have to do that before I actually start the show? Right? Oh,
Yeah.
Why am I showing his comment?
Yeah.
Here?
So so
Sorry.
subscriber only mode will help prevent this stuff.
How do I take that off the screen? Okay, hide. I thought I hit it.
There
Okay,
you go.
sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Mercury retrograde. Not
I can show
time.
both of you. I can walk you both through how to set up subscriber only mode. So for every time you schedule a live, you actually have to go into YouTube Studio and set it to subscriber only mode, which is silly. YouTube should almost have like a default button you can push, right? But they don't.
Right.
And is actually Gerald on Stash. He recommended that because he was like,
Okay.
all that stuff that shows up in there.
Yeah.
He goes, if you put it on subscriber only mode, you're more than likely you'll be able to get around that. So
yeah. Oh my gosh, it's just like you totally just felt it coming today, huh?
yeah, that's okay. Like you've got a lot going on, and it's really easy. What I'll do is I will do it from my end, like on a little video, and I'll send it to you both. That way you can work through it at your own pace. Because there's a few steps that you have to do to.
You feel me? And I know you've said that to me, and I need to do that. Yeah, totally.
No, that's okay.
So, thank you, Ever Inferno. Thank you. I'm glad that's working. Sorry, I'm trying to get past a bunch of things that are just clogging it up, right? But we're good. We're good. Hi, Lottie. Good to see you, as
Lottie
always. Yeah, we love Lottie. Okay, but hey, you know what, Ange? We are almost 50 minutes in, and we've actually done more. We're getting into what? We did 3 readings with 3 people.
We did Fatima, and we did Ever Infernal. Did we do another one?
I thought we had somebody before that, didn't we? Yeah. Nope. It's
I don't
fathomable.
think so.
Okay. I'm just wanting to be more enthusiastic than necessary, right?
And also the bone that came out, as soon as you pulled the bone and you had like
Yes.
the 2 5s, because the 5s can kind of be about conflict. I just heard maybe you have a bone to pick with someone. You know what I mean? That
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Ooh,
it's really
That's
interesting
so
because
funny.
I have
That's
that
good.
bone
Go
in
ahead.
mind as well, but when it comes out, it doesn't always, like, that saying never occurred to me for the bone in my collection. But again, it depends. If this is a perfect example, that it depends on the context of it, right? So with the 2 5s, it is about conflict, and it is about maybe there's a bone to pick with someone, right? So
yeah, with the 5 of swords, yeah, totally.
When it came out, the first thing that came to me was, throw me a bone. Like, help me help you.
yeah,
Help me help you.
yeah. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, and I also was like, throw me a bone. Yeah. I think I did say throw me a bone. Yeah. Throw me a bone here.
right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That's funny. Oh, thank you, Jamie's Cowboys. We
Aw,
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's do some more numbers, I guess, right? Did everybody? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess the bone could be literal bone. Okay,
Right.
everyone.
I'm the bone collector.
All right. I saw the numbers are starting to come in, so I'm going to roll.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, number 1 through 20. If you want a reading, and whoever gets it, will get the reading. We're gonna roll the dice. Thank you all for being here. This is so much fun.
Absolutely.
There's a couple of close ones, but it hasn't come up yet.
Okay, keep guessing. It hasn't come up yet. And let's see.
Stop, John. Not John Savage making people laugh, right?
Blue the Sun and Unicorn and Rainbows were close.
Oh, close, but no cigar yet. Are we there yet? Are we there?
Oh, Unicorn and Rainbows got it. Unicorn and Rainbows, number 2.
Number 2, she got it first. Okay,
Hey.
Unicorn and Rainbows. It's your lucky day. Because that was a
Blue the Sun got it in there too, but that was the first one that I saw.
They both guessed it on the same. So if you look at the timestamp.
Oh, they both guessed at the same time?
They both guessed at the same time.
Uh-oh. We should do a roll-off?
So maybe those two can just pick a number and you could roll again?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Okay. So Unicorn and Rainbows and Blue, you both guessed number 2 at the exact same minute. So go ahead and guess again, 1 through 20, and Elizabeth will re-roll. So just those 2 people, go ahead and put your number in chat, and we'll re-roll for you to see who gets it. Okay?
Sweet.
And yes, it goes up to 20.
1 through 20. Yes.
Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, someone's close. Unicorn and Rainbows is close. Oh, Blue the Sun got it. 12.
Hey,
Blue the Sun. Oh, wow. Okay. That was kind of fun. This is fun.
I know.
This is fun. Unicorn's like, no.
Yeah. Yay, Blue.
Hey, Blue. Okay, well, give us your question, Blue the Sun.
My determination paid off. Yes.
Yes. That was super fun.
Oh, Jamie Cowboy says, I didn't know we can keep guessing. Yes, you can keep guessing if the number hasn't been.
Oh, yeah. Yes. But
John,
that was very polite. Oh, K and B. Hi. Welcome.
Oh, Jamie's Cowboys. Yeah. So when we ask again for the numbers 1 through 20, you can keep guessing. I mean, preferably
from spirit.
Preferably random and not just 1 through 20. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, KMB, hello and welcome. How many numbers? I know, right? You just enter the chat, you're like, what are all these numbers about?
It's amazing. Like you think like 1 through 20, oh, that's not that many numbers. Then you start guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know why I have been so hooked to this deck lately. I've been really drawn into it. Is this, and it's so pippy. It's just not like me. It's this Wandering Moon.
It's a really cool deck.
It
It's
is.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, because they put thoughts behind, and then the way they talk about the art in the guidebook is phenomenal. But anyways, yes.
Message from Spirit.
Messages from Spirit for Blue.
The power of 3. Here we go. It was cute. I was making the little image for Instagram, and I was like, streaming on 3 channels, and I really wanted to put like the power
that was smart.
streaming to the power of 3, and I was like, well, I don't want to like get you in trouble for like copyright, so I'm just like, well.
I don't understand all that anyways. It's like, wow, yeah,
right.
When I posted it on Instagram, I found the theme song, and it wasn't like the exact one, but it was pretty close, so I added it onto the post.
Like it.
All right, Blue. Let's see. Messages from Spirit. Blue.
Let's write this down.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Ever Inferno. She already got you a tarot deck. Hopefully it's one that you want or really like.
I know that Ever Inferno wanted to get into the reading, so that's so cool. I can't wait to hear which one. Because you'll always remember your first in many different areas of life, and your first tarot deck is one of them.
Ever Inferno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Wow. Okay.
May I kick off?
You sure may. Let me get this awkward setup done from my phone. It's so awkward. Y'all just like treat me like this. I'll mute myself too. All right.
Oh, well, for you, I have pulled over here the Chariot. And I feel like what a great card. It's time to, chart your course and start the thing, whatever it is, and head in that direction. Except that with this card, I also got reframe. And so what I'm thinking this is more about is there's something that you're working on that requires you to look at it from a different perspective and possibly change course. That's what I'm seeing with these 2 cards. The reframe card says, have you been looking at a situation through only one lens? Do you feel stuck? Let's shake things up. So it's an invitation for you to possibly take another look at the things that you're working towards and see if there might not be something that needs to be tweaked. Where you may have to say, what, this approach isn't working. I'm just going to have to, because sometimes we get really invested in our decisions. Like we're doing this and then you want to like push forward with whatever it is. And it may not be working out to your advantage, but because you already committed to it, you're in 100%. This is suggesting that perhaps you may want to go back and take a look at all of the things once again. In terms of a charm, I pulled for you. I don't know if you can see. Boop, right here. This is what I call a Jax. And it's part of a game. And so that's what I connected to, games. I played jacks a lot growing up as a kid, and there could be something, either there's games being played that are inviting you, you know what, like, okay, this approach isn't working, it's time to change it up, or you may need to look at things from a different perspective and maybe invite a little bit more play into your decision. Loosen up, perhaps. That's what I have for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Are you ready, Ange?
Yeah, you could go if you'd like. Okay. You want me to go?
Oh, yeah, you go first.
All right.
Okay, I'm almost done. All right.
No problem. Okay. So, Blue, what we have here is I'm getting like transformation. So what we've got is the death card. So that is the first one. Now remember, in the tarot, don't take it literally about death, although that is clearly what it's showing here on the card. But as you can see, from death comes rebirth. It comes new growth, right? And so there's definitely something in your life that is coming to a close, is transforming, and that's the death card. So on the death card, we have the little bottle of perfume. And it's really interesting because there's another little bottle of perfume that is in the bowl that actually came out along with it, but it was kind of like connected to another charm. So there's something about scent that's really heavily coming out. And I know that's really weird landing on the death card to think about the smell of death. But what it's really inviting, though, is like a fresh start, like a transformation. As you can see, there's flowers growing out of this bird that's passed away, right? So that is what the focus of this reading is. Focus on the flowers, on the fresh scent of something fresh and new that is sort of coming into your life. Like I just keep seeing in my eye, like fresh energy filling the room, fresh scent. And it's really interesting because earlier in the stream, Elizabeth was just mentioning the power of scent. You know how when she smells something or when we smell something, it automatically triggers us back into a memory of a place and time. You know, so the memory of scent is really strong in this reading. So just pay attention to that as we go through the next couple of weeks. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. Okay. And the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings. Now, this can definitely represent a relationship, a friendship, or a romantic partnership. But it's in this reading, it's about just new beginnings in general, because you go from the death card, you know, transitioning into this fresh new start, right? And actually on that card, we have popcorn. And you can see that the popcorn is actually popped, right? So from a seed is this potential, right? And in the right environment, that seed becomes something different, right? And that's all about transformation, right? Just like the death card. So this new beginning of whatever that may mean to you definitely has this huge potential to transform you and the world around you, right? But, and the last card I have for you is look up. So you see here how this bird is looking up, and you can see this feather just sort of floating out of the sky. This card is all about keep your eyes open for the opportunities that are dropping into your life, quite literally. All right. And we have the little smiley face. So that's all good. So this is a very positive outcome of whatever it is that's transforming in your life. You have the potential to take this new beginning of whatever this is and transform it into something really powerful. But just make sure that you're not missing anything along the way. Keep your eyes open. Keep looking up. You know, don't keep looking down, you know. So, yeah, I'm not sure what this opportunity is that's coming into your life, but it certainly looks like it's a good one. So that's what I have for you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ange. And let me just look. Let's see. I was trying to see who else came. I felt like I saw somebody else. Hi, Malika. Yes, we are welcome here, by the way. We are doing questions, but we're doing them. We'll be doing another number, like you pick a number, whatever. But you'll have an opportunity to get involved in that. And just as soon as I finish my reading here. So I just wanted to say hi and everything. So, all right. And let me get back to Blue, who won the roll off here. So it's funny, I got the chariot too. I was like, no way, no way, here we go.
Strong message.
Yes. And I wanted, because this is obviously a very different kind of chariot here, right? We've got one side that is supposed to reflect the masculine, and one side is supposed to reflect the feminine sides of ourselves here. And then there's the moon phase there. Things are always moving and changing, and it's keeping that balance between those sides of ourselves, like our emotions, our thoughts, and being able to stay focused to go forward and move and not let our emotions or one side or the other take us over. So it can be, that can feel a little challenging and require some self-discipline, something I kind of struggle with sometimes too. But I thought that was interesting. But yeah, like Elizabeth says, it's time to get going here. Like as a blockage right now, maybe there's a little bit too much time like spent thinking about it, and maybe it's time to take action. With the Hermit going within, I had this little, like, it's in a stopper, like it's a cat in a little potion bottle almost, and it looks like one of those Egyptian cats, and there's like a little bit of, looks like maybe like a little grain, and then there's even like a moon and stars in there. So keeping yourself bottled up there a little bit. But I feel like you've been gaining a lot of wisdom and insight in yourself. I don't know, do you play guitar by chance? Because I got 2 guitars, and one of them says that you rock. So you needed to hear that, especially because a rocking horse came out too. Isn't this one of yours, Ange? You rock, a rocking horse. And then fire, this is like I think a fire blaster up of the Lego guy. It's like, time to kind of get moving, because the wheel of fortune, it's ever changing, it's ever moving, just like the moon that came before. And that Ouroboros, it's a sign of transformation, the serpent eating its tail. And then the 2 wings are archangel wings that are supposed to signify all of the 4 fixed signs of the seasons. But what goes up must come down. Things come and go, but it's ever changing. Are you gonna go in the wheel, or are you gonna let the wheel move for you? Or are you gonna dig your foot into the wheel? I got this card, Oracle. Wait for more information, important information. And when I was looking into that, it said just be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision. And I believe, like Ange, I kind of got a feeling this opportunity, if there's a decision about something. Well, you were talking about that, but something that is in line with your integrity. And that's something we could look at with that chariot too. Like, is this something that you feel like you can keep a balance with? Because it's hard to keep the 2 sides balanced. But right now, and this is a spirit guide message, they wanted to come out strong and saying right now, the universe is speaking to you. Your angels and your ancestors. I mean, you had 3 major arcana cards come out. This is your message entirely. They don't want you to move too fast. They want you to take a little bit of time here. So there might be a little bit more time that you need to just take, like Ange said before, but it's coming in. And once you get it, move with it and just trust them, okay? And I forgot to pull a little thing for you here. Gratitude is not a limited resource, nor is it costly. It is abundant as air. Breathing and being thankful for breath alone, right? But yes, it is not a limited resource. So just maybe say some more things to be thankful for, some more abundance affirmations, and then also be thankful for your spirit team. They have something an important message coming in for you. So please, be open to that. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and if y'all want to start throwing some numbers out the next time around.
Yeah, in blue, there's definitely something, with this card here. Like she was saying, there's something coming in, and you can see that feather's sort of just floating
I
down.
rock my world, yeah.
And there's something coming in. So definitely keep your eyes open. For that.
Okay, I'm trying to put us back on the 3 here so we can do our little number.
Yeah, of course.
This is the aggravations about being on my phone. One day.
So if anybody wants a reading, just
Jenny Adams. Jenny Adams got it. Jenny
Jenny calls me Jenny.
8.
Jenny.
8.
Jenny.
Jenny. Yay!
That is my question, Jenny Adams. Congratulations.
Yay! This is wonderful, Jenny. I met Jenny through Bobby, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, so over on Bobby's channel, Jenny is studying tarot with Bobby, learning to study the tarot. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Jenny was mentioning that she'd never seen like charms, be layered with the readings. So this is like really her first time. And so this is really cool to be able to read for her.
Look at God, that's funny. Was that a charm, or did you find that between your cats?
No, I did not. It's actually like a hard charm, but it's so cute, right? It looks so real.
Oh. So just let us know if you have a question in particular, Jenny, or if there's, whatever kind of read that you would like. Please let us know.
Yeah. Okay, Blue. Thanks for stopping in, and thank you for allowing us to read for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
You'll have to let us know what this opportunity, what this thing is from Spirit. Well, if you want to, of course.
Yeah, because it could be something that they're bringing in for you, like fated. Yeah. It's big. All
right. So Jenny says, whatever Spirit needs me to know.
Okay. That sounds like a Spirit message to me.
Yay.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and get it set up to where I can just scoot one of y'all to the big.
Yeah,
of course.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Jenny, I'm so glad that you're learning with Bobby. He is so, he's a great teacher. He's full of wisdom. I mean, he's been reading the cards for years, right? So I'm really glad that you found him.
Yes.
That you found each other, really. That's great.
Oh. Sorry, since you were talking. All right.
All right. Let's see.
I can't believe I'm using the same deck over and over. I never do this.
He is, yeah. Bobby's very patient. He's a very patient person for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in good hands. So. And for anybody wondering what we're talking about, Bobby is Robert Fierro Tarot. I think he changed it now. Bobby Fierro Tarot.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can just pop his link up here. I find sometimes if I'm in chats and people keep saying first names, I'm like, who are you talking about?
Yeah. Smart.
So here's Bobby's channel. And it can get confusing when there's multiple streams going on. So I'm going to post it in all the chats. Bobby's channel. There we go. Well, we have the Gemini twins playing music for us.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
So used to.
Karen and the Gemini twins rocking out.
Yeah,
They're so sweet.
they're silly.
Oh.
Oh, silly Willy. Becca taking everything out of her like kitchen play oven and deciding to sit in it. Like she's just like,
Girl, when you sent me that picture of her in her play oven, I'm like, same girl, same. Sometimes you just have to crawl up in your play oven and just sit there for a while, okay? It's kind of like the hermit card, but different.
Right? Right? Yes.
So sweet. Oh my gosh. I know, Karen's turkey is so cute.
Oh, thank y'all so much. I saw that, Jenny. Thank you.
Oh.
And whoever, goes first, just, yeah. Let me know, and I'll move you on over to the big screen.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, this is here.
Oh, dear goodness. Okay.
I can jump in, Karen.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I don't know. It seems like maybe there's a certain energy going on. So I've pulled for you the 5 of Wands, right? So this is, yes, it could be conflict. It could be competition. I love this interpretation, but I always like to think about it as something that starts out in good, playful fun that ends up escalating into something that we never intended to happen, but it happens. And so I'm wondering if there's something going on, only because the oracle card that came out with this was this card here. Let go. Let go. And this is so hard to do because sometimes when we get into the heat of things, it's hard to just kind of take a step back and take a deep breath and say, never mind, this is not for me. I'm choosing not to entertain this energy, right? It's easier said than done. And so the let go card says letting go is so hard, but it will make room for so many more lovely things to enter your life. And I think that is critical. Oh, good. She says she knows exactly what it is. The home, I don't know if this may mean something for you, but the home charm came out. So this kind of tells me that this is very, if not in your home, very close to home base. Something that if you let it, simmer, it could potentially get worse. So that is my message. I'm glad you know exactly what I'm talking about. And thank you so much for being here today and for allowing us to read.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That was great. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, I can go next.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Honey, I'm excited to read for you, especially with the charms, because it's such a fun layer. So what I have for you first is the King of Wands. So in the tarot, the King of Wands, the very bold, courageous, strong leadership type of energy. Okay. And on that card, I also have a little book. So this is really telling me that right now in life, you're stepping more into your power. You're stepping more into your courage, in terms of taking the reins and really wanting to learn more. So here's the book with knowledge. I mean, certainly, as you've already shared, that you are learning the tarot, but it could definitely be pointing to that. But just in general, I feel like there's been a shift in your life, and that you're wanting to sort of step more into this courageous part of you, this fiery side, this more passionate side of like, what is it that I could do to enhance my own life? What knowledge could I bring in to really shake things up a little bit and maybe start focusing on myself instead of focusing on others? And then the next card that we have is the death card. It came up again. So this just came up in someone else's reading. But again, like I was saying, this is all about a transformation for a new path. It's forging the way for something new, right? So being with that King of Wands, forging the way through with death, that's very much showing you that you're letting what no longer resonates with you in your life fall to the wayside. But you're not going to let it just go and forget about it. You're going to take all of your experiences in your life, and you're going to apply that to what knowledge you're learning and growing into, right? Because remember, everything that we've been through in life always has some sort of lesson or knowledge attached to it. And so, it's very much talking about letting things go. And then you can see this tiny little Minnie Mouse that came out right onto this card. So that's just, emphasizing the little mouse here on its journey, and how I keep hearing it's time to stop playing small. You see how small that mouse was? It really wants you to stop playing small and to step more into the King of Wands. Now, we do have a little charm that is the chain. So this chain here was connecting the death card to the contentment card. Okay, so when we let things fall to the wayside and we let things that no longer resonate with us sort of just go away, then, we find contentment on the other side of that, right? And with the contentment card, we have this little tiny door, and you see this bear like peeking through, and this is your door of opportunities. Okay, so when we let something go, you make way for something new, and that's what that door is all about. So definitely you are opening the door to new knowledge, to new people in your life, and maybe to just things that you've never tried before. And that's ultimately what you're seeking, is contentment, because you want to zhuzh it up a bit in life, and you want to experiment and have fun, because life's short, right? So why not start now? So yeah, I hope that resonates with you, Jenny, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you so much, Ange. That was wonderful. And I do see we had some new faces pop in. And we are about to do another poll as soon as I finish my reading for Jenny. And you can put numbers in, and we're doing by dice, and whoever guesses the number. But we'll tell you right when we're about to do the next. Thank you all for being here. I'm just trying to keep this rolling so we can get as many reads in as possible. So don't think I'm ignoring you by any means. I appreciate all of you being here. Okay. Yeah, so it's really cool. Like, I'm glad Ange mentioned, that you're studying with Bobby. I forgot that. We had this Page of Cups come out, and Paige is a student starting something new, but with the cups, I feel like you're feeling very inspired by this. And I have another googly eye in my thing. I said this yesterday. The charms I pull for you, for each one of you, are the charms that come. I put them aside because I have so many charms that I put those aside to allow another one. So, once something's pulled for somebody, that's it in a set of readings. So this is just what are the chances that I have to pull the other Google eye? But, it's maybe you could feel a little wide-eyed and new. Right? With, oh, this is a lot. But I'm looking at this kind of like a blockage here, and I really wanted one card to come out for this, but apparently this was important. Oh, Rajiv, thank you so much. We just got a donation from Rajiv. Thank you so very much.
Aww.
That was so kind. Um, okay, so we have the Lovers that came out, and what she says on the artwork in this, and the Lovers is Gemini energy too. And with the twins, the duality, what to pick here. But she said, which heart, whose heart is being held up, by who in the middle? And that kind of goes back to, that choices and that duality. But, with the Lovers, it's significant. And you can feel like a real strong connection with even spirit here. And lining up just your feminine and masculine sides within yourself, but also, if this is about somebody else, because there could have been some pain that's blocking you a little bit, because I had the Four of Swords that came out with that. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, after the disappointment. This is like kind of being in that state of rest, healing, repair, after you get out of the Three of Swords there. And I'm feeling like a little bit like maybe some like opening up your heart chakra some more, because the more you do that, the more that it's going to click in with the other sides of you as you're reading cards. You can strengthen your connection more. I wanted to point out that Gemini, with the Lovers, I always think with fairies is that Gemini, that airy, playful energy. So you can maybe feel more like within that excitement of the Page of Cups, the Page of Moons, to hold that that wonder and that awe that you get with that, and to open up your creativity more with that Page of Cups. And the advice here is really interesting with the Hierophant. And, I'm going to really read this as teacher. I had a letter T come out as I said that too. And I'm like, yeah, teacher. We had the great teacher come out in my Oracle deck. I never pull this one. And I'll read a little bit on that for you. Okay. But yeah, so with the Hierophant, she talks about and refers to these three crowns like being our deep subconscious, another layer of conscious, and then our actual conscious layer, and I think when my read yesterday was kind of approaching that, and she said she can compare it to like the maiden mother crone thing. And with that whole teacher thing, it's like, yeah, to have faith that this is a good path for you. This is something that one day I believe that maybe you could even be able to teach and share the things that you're learning right now. See the keys below? The Hierophant holds those keys. And the advice here is, just going with the flow here, I believe, and also making, a choice that, and believing in yourself. I think you can get a little more courage build up too, to believe in yourself more. And with this frequency card, apparently this is a big thing today. And that's why I was saying maybe focus on the heart chakra and really building in and seeing like a light in your heart, meditating in that, and then trying to spread that, like, and think about it going around. It's a meditative technique I've been using. So it can raise your vibration, and your connection will be that much better. Behind every strong woman is her sacred female bloodline. I think this is the ancestor wanting to come through.
Love that.
Yeah, and look back, their sacred female bloodline. They're wanting to, and you might get messages like with doves, because we see the big dove there, the white dove. that can be of significance to you. I'm just going to read to you a little bit on this teacher, okay? Just a little bit. It says, um, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a great awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. So, yes, if you've been going through some challenges recently, you've surmounted them and are allowing them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your connection. So, if you feel you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. And when I said terrifying, just trust, believe, have faith that, yes, this is good, and keep your frequency high. And that's my message for you.
Karen, may I please say something?
What's that?
Okay, that Hierophant card, right?
Sorry.
There was 3 crowns on it.
There
Your Hierophant, right?
Yes.
You had 3 crowns, and then you pulled the ancestor card and the teacher card. And
Yes.
I can't help but feel like teacher, the first thing that came into my mind was lessons that are being passed between those 3 layers.
Yes.
That was the first, I really wanted to just say that, and I'm sorry for, but
no. Oh,
I feel like it's very potent.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for that. And see, I'm big with the idea of like teachers and like I'm always learning. I'm learning from y'all. I'm learning, from my teachers.
Yeah.
And I'm always seeking out and I believe it's important to share insights. And I think it's a good thing about us working together and collaborating together is that we share these things because we always are learning from each other.
Right.
So yeah, please don't ever apologize for that. Like that was
and thank you for adding
to my
that.
reading. Thank you. Yeah.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to say something in addition to that too. Oh no, don't. I'm just like I'm excited. I'm like, hey, wait, there's more. And I just want to point out that these layers. So tarot in itself is layered. Human beings are layered. This is what we are. We're multi-layered, right? And I don't care if you've been reading tarot your entire life for 50 years. You'll always learn something when reading with other people and when listening to some people in the chat. There is great opportunity there to learn from one another. And because sometimes something you could pick up on something like, Elizabeth was just sort of connecting the dots for us, like, oh yeah, of course, and then I just saw in the chat that Jenny was saying, my heart is sad because I have a dear person in his final hours of his life. So I just want to take the opportunity to say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know that is a very heavy experience being a human being to witness our loved ones transition on. But I want to point out that what Elizabeth was saying, about that that passing down of knowledge. And remember, I put the charms in the back in the bowl, but there was that little book that fell out on the King of Wands, and I was saying how that there is this knowledge that you're gaining, but I mean also knowledge passed down, right? So this person that is in their finals may also be just showing up in terms of saying, don't forget everything that I've shown you. Don't forget everything that we've shared. And there is knowledge in, like I said, all of our experiences in life. And certainly, you'll have these memories and this knowledge from this individual that is
that an owl?
That is about to...
Is that an owl on the card?
On this card?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's like a wolf.
Okay. Oh. Wow. I'm from a distance.
That's okay.
What I get for doing this on my phone.
And there's a little crown that's on the edge of the picture, and there's a little lizard right at the top too, which is interesting because we're talking about the crowns, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, this is a
Never mind about me.
situation where, you know, we can sometimes take death literally, right? The death card did show up in the reading. But remember that, you know, death is always a rebirth. However that looks, yes, it could be physical death, right? Passing from one form to another, passing from the physical form of human into the spirit realm. And also transformation of your own life, of, again, like I was saying in my reading, of taking things and sort of transforming them that way that you can seek contentment. And certainly all of our loved ones, including our ancestors, like she was just saying, they want us to be happy. They want us to be successful, right?
Yeah.
So Jenny, thank you for, you know, being vulnerable enough to open up and chat, to share, you know, certainly what you're going through.
Thank you so much.
Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with you during this challenging
Thank you.
time.
Yeah, and the Hierophant, there's things, keys to learn during this final time too. I can see that, you know, and the idea of legacies and passing down information with the ancestry. That's beautiful.
I got chills.
Absolutely.
I got absolute chills. Like,
love that. Love that.
woo.
Well, how are y'all ladies doing? Or how's our energy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm good too. I'm good.
Energized. Yeah. Normally at this time, like an hour and a half in, I'm kind of like, I'm energized. Yeah.
I feel like we have a good rhythm right now.
We do.
Rhythm.
Yeah, I feel like the dice is like ready to be rolled.
Yes,
yes,
it is. Like, let's roll the dice.
To be rolled. Okay. So for anyone new coming into the chat, pick a number 1 to 20. You can guess more than once, and then whoever guesses the number gets the reading.
Okay. And if you've already entered, please don't guess numbers, because we want people that don't.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right. Bring on the numbers. 1 through 20.
Yay. 1 through 20. Go ahead and guess.
Name Cowboys, very close.
Okay. Ooh, Gypsy JJ's here. Hey, Gypsy JJ. Hello. James Cowboys. Let's see. We only have a couple people guessing numbers, so if you want a reading, guess number 1 through 20. Go ahead and type it in chat, and
hi, Gypsy JJ.
Try as many times as you'd like in terms of guessing, because I don't think we've gotten there yet. All right.
Ooh, Jamie Cowboy, so close.
What is this?
Jamie Cowboys, and okay.
I feel like I know what it is.
Hey, Lindsay. Hey.
And I haven't seen it yet.
I'm so glad that you're here. Just so everybody knows, we are streaming on all 3 channels. So if we're saying a name and you're not seeing it in chat, you're like, what's going on? It's because we're looking in all the different chats. Okay, so mine and Karen's and Elizabeth. So
yes.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly has joined us. Hello.
Hi. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Jamie Cowboy, so close. So close. I'm willing the number out. Willing the number.
Yes.
Gypsy JJ. Gypsy JJ.
Gypsy
JJ. It was 12. Okay.
12.
I kept wondering if it was 10.
I was playing along in my head too, like, what is it?
There's significance there because it's the second time I rolled 12 today.
The Hanged Man, 12. Hey?
That card has been coming out a lot. I had the Hanged Man come out in a lot of reads yesterday.
Is it just me, or because we're readers, you see numbers out and about no matter where you are in life, and you automatically relate it to the tarot? Always like, oh, that's the Hanged Man. Oh, and 2 + 1 is 3, so Empress. So I'm doing this in my head just automatically, and sometimes I say it out loud. My family's like, really? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
And then like archetypes. I do that too.
Like I'm to the point where now I've done it so often that now when my kids come across angel numbers, they'll snap a photo wherever they are and send it to me. Look what I found for you. They tell me it's not for me, it's for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that.
Okay, so
Gypsy
congratulations, Gypsy. It is your lucky day.
Yay!
Yay. Woo! So, do you have a question, Gypsy? please let us know.
Well, we're waiting for the question. I'm just going to run to the washroom. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yes. John, are you saying funny things in chat again?
Gypsy JJ, I feel lucky, she says.
Oh, good, good. So just let us know what you would like. I'm watching to see the question, or spirit messages seems to be a popular one today. So whatever. I'm just going to start pre-shuffling. Ever Inferno. Shorts right now. What are you talking about? Y'all are funny.
I don't know. There's conversations about pants. Give up your pants. What?
Y'all are funny. All right. Let's see. Hopefully you're typing to let us know what you want, because I know you're here, obviously.
Yes.
And okay, I want to. What?
I want to know if he's really real. He makes me so happy. Oh, I know that feeling when you step into something that feels too good to be true.
Okay, so okay. All right. So how can we ask this? Hey, Ames is good at this. How can we ask this?
I really want to know if he's really real. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like a love reading, right? You want to?
Yeah.
So we could just do a general love reading. So Gypsy JJ. So first of all, this is exciting because I mean, who doesn't want to feel like this? That's great. So we don't do third-party readings. So for this individual, like we can't tap into his energy to see like what he's thinking and feeling, but what we can do is tap into your energy, which feels really good right now with being all happy and stuff. And then we can see where that energy is leading to in terms of love in your life in general, if that makes sense. Is that okay with you? Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
He says, wait, I'll ask him.
Oh, wait, he's there?
Hey!
Oh my gosh, this would be so awesome if I could do that.
This is so cool. If he's there and like he could pop in chat and be like, hey, like, yeah, let's read on us, that we could totally, that would be so fun.
I feel like we're making channel history here.
Oh my gosh. Does anybody
thinking
remember,
like if he's yes, if he's there, why doesn't she should ask him? She should ask him, hey, are you for real?
Are you for real? Is this real?
Yeah. Wait, I'll just ask him. Yeah. Y'all are funny.
Gypsy JJ, goodness. is this the person that you're seeing that's a member of a well-known band? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, right.
I forget what band it is though. Heather would know. I've met Gypsy JJ in Heather's chat. Heather Indigo Jaguar, for those watching that don't know.
Pretty big name. Was it like Styx or something like that?
Styx. I think it was Styx.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think that he's a band member of Styx, which is like really cool. And like, if a band member of Styx is going to be in our chat, this is going to be like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not that we're totally not excited about the rest of you, but like, Styx for real?
What? Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see here.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a second here, because that's worth, right?
Hey, Nathan's here.
Hi, Nathan. Good to see you.
I haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope that you've been okay. I hope that you've been okay.
I'll be right back and see what she says.
Yeah. Take your time. It's cool. Nathan, So how we're doing it today is we're picking numbers between 1 through 20 and rolling a dice to see who gets the reading. And right now, we're actually reading for Gypsy JJ. So we're not taking numbers just at the moment because we're going to go ahead and deliver this read. And then we'll check in with one another and see if we're all okay in terms of energy and time. And then we may be doing another reading after this. So stick around. We're glad that you're here. It's always good to see you in our chats. And I want to catch up on what's going on between Ever Inferno and John. Okay.
That's out of control.
Oh.
I saw something about being Gandhi's son. I was like, what? Where?
Short shorts. Oh, God. If you're Gandhi's son, you'd be wearing that. Oh, my God. They are funny. Oh, my gosh. When those two get going, they remind me of, like, brothers. You know what I mean? Like, always going after each other. You're a hoot. You're an owl. What?
Okay. So, as much as I want to keep waiting for that, I guess maybe we'll do a sorry, I meant to. There's Nathan. Hey, there we go. So we're just gonna I guess do just a general love reading.
Yeah, that's cool. Are you okay with that, Gypsy JJ, to like tap in and see what's going on? General love reading.
If there's anything that can be helpful.
Yeah. Oh, 444. Hey. See, look at that. Those angel numbers are popping up right over here, too.
Mm-hmm. You are protected.
Nathan. Thanks for sharing that. Jenny's laughing at the camera. Oh, Jenny said she could just donated too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It might have been when I walked away or to somebody's. If you saw that on yours. Yes, thank you all so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't see the donations until after the lives because I don't have it like up, but I deeply appreciate anybody who is able to donate. It really it does help. In terms of the exchange of energy. And I mean, let's face it, like it takes money to, have all of we pay for StreamYard, which is what you're watching here with this service. And, we have to, it helps. So thank you. Every little bit helps. And it's always just a nice gesture too. It's like an exchange of energy, right? It's like, I appreciate you. Here we go. And not everybody is in the position to do so. So please don't, I'm just saying, for those who have, I do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. He's asking about my VIP ticket. Damn. He won't answer my question. So yeah.
Oh.
What? Okay. Yeah. So we'll do a general loving you, Gypsy JJ. We'll find out what's going on. Let's go. Let's see here.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I'm pulling out the intel here.
Uh-oh, here we go. It's just a JJ. I know, right? What the heck? It's all good. It's all good.
My real name is spelled super genius. I just go by John for short. Funny.
Okay, so interesting. All right. Okay, I am ready. If you don't mind,
Hi, Myra.
I want to kind of just jump into this because this is exciting.
Yes, please. Okay. All right, let me get the screen set up. Okay, there we go.
All right. Gypsy JJ, hey, it's so glad to see you here. So I'm so glad to see you here. So we have the Two of Wands, which is the first card. Now, this is interesting, right? Because this is all about sort of, you making a choice, making plans. It could be travel plans, but I feel like more it's plans. Well, because we're doing a general love reading, it's plans of a relationship. It's sort of like I keep getting the feeling of like waiting, like you're just sort of waiting. I don't know if like you're waiting for the shoe to drop because you're saying like, is this real? Like, is this really happening? And so, yeah, I really get the energy of the waiting in terms of the Two of Wands. And with that, I have the little coffee grinder that you can actually like do, and so when that lands on the Two of Wands, it's telling me that you're very much in this sort of time in life when it comes to love and relationships that you are waiting to see what is going to come of it. As you know, when we grind the coffee beans, it grinds it down into something that we can transform into an actual drink that we can drink, right? Well, the Two of Wands very much has that energy. It has that potential to be like, ooh, what's it going to be? What's it going to turn into? There's so many choices, so many different variables, right? Even when we take the coffee beans and we grind them down, you can do so many different things with it, right? You can put it into a coffee cake, you can turn it into coffee. And when you do make that cup of coffee, there's so many different ways that you can add the ingredients to make it just the way you like, right? So remember that as you go through your life, and whether it's this relationship or one down the road, that make sure that you stick to the choices that feel good to you, that you're not just making choices to please the other person, right? And then we go into, and again, we're going to focus on right now in your current energy for love. And we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups it's a really beautiful energy, really, in the tarot. It really does speak to, of course, nostalgia and all of that sort of thing. But it also very much feels like innocence to me. As soon as I read that comment in the chat, how you're like, is this real? Like, I'm so excited. I instantly know that feeling of like, ooh, of just excitement and innocence of entering into any relationship with somebody for the first time. There is an innocence to that. And with that, I have the little Jack in the Box. And Jack in the Box is all about surprises, right? And really, about that innocence of the Six of Cups. So it's definitely telling me that, as long as you're mindful of the choices that you're making around love and relationships and sticking true to who you are, right? That you're going to, grind it out and make something that you really are excited about, and keep that alive with the Six of Cups feeling, that feeling that you have right now. As you know, like when you're doing the Jack in the Box, right? You never know when that clown's going to pop out at you. And so relationships can be like that sometimes, right? Where you're not really sure where it's heading, but if you can somehow keep that excitement alive of like, oh, what's going to happen next? I'm so excited to learn more about this person and to take it deeper and to see what's going to happen. And then at the end, we have community, right? And community, of course, just as it sounds, it is all about, connecting with other people, especially connecting with other people that you have similarities with, and then we have the number 3 that landed out. And the 3 is all about those connections. You can think about like the 3 of Cups coming together in celebration. 3 is a harmonious number. So overall, the energy does feel really good because you're currently in that like excitement of energy. Just keep in mind that, just stay true to your choices throughout this. I mean, certainly a relationship's a give and take, don't get me wrong, but don't sell yourself short. Stay true to who you are. And the energy feels really good around your love life at the moment. So I'm wishing you all the best, and thanks for being here.
Awesome. Are you ready, Elizabeth? Do you want to go, or?
You can go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gypsy JJ. And hey, Jess, I saw you come in, and I think I said hi to Myra earlier too. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, so my little self just I was like, no, I gotta see what's going on here. So I'm just gonna go through this really quick. Well, the full energy came out. Yeah. Look, oh, look, I'm doing it again. It's like no full, no. How do I do that to myself? Okay. I thumbs down myself on my own screen somehow or whatever. But anyways, the full, okay? This is like the main, like this is the situation, like leaping, like not really knowing what's gonna happen and taking the plunge, right? Literally, because she was just leaning backwards on the cliff. My girls are like, yeah. And then I had crossing it, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is so rational, logical. I don't know if this could be their energy coming through here too, or just something within, your mind is like, but this doesn't feel should I go with these feelings, right? And a logical way of thinking can be a little rigid on that full energy, like just, wanting to go with it. I feel like you've had a lot of stability and stuff with the Ten of Pentacles showing here below. And also something that, you want to feel secure and a part, it's bigger than the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is a legacy. And look, the dog and everybody like coming together, and it's that ancestors card too that we were talking about before. But yeah, like everybody just getting along there. But like I feel like maybe you have had a tendency to get in or get out of things really fast, or feel that way with others, because I feel like some reason you're really afraid like this is just going to end. Like I have a feeling like you're kind of afraid like to let go there. I don't know if the letter D is any significance to you, but that came out. Okay. I also got 2 Christmas charms, and I feel like I want to say, Gypsy, I feel like I did read and something with Christmas came out too. I got this like little gnome holding a lantern, like looking, like lighting, trying to find the answers, the clarity, right? With looking with a light. But I got this like little viewfinder thing. And when you look, there's all different kinds of Christmas images here. And so Christmas could be a significant timing for you. And I'll have something else to say about Christmas as well. I got a little Lego drawer, and they actually do open, but they came out, closed here. I don't know why I was like thinking this. It's like when you get a nightstand table with somebody, or like when you get your drawer with somebody. It's like, do I want to do that? Do I want to open myself up to that? But you did get a little smiley Minecraft face that came out. But I think something's coming exciting very soon. The Page of Wands. I mean, look, like something that will make you happy. Good news about something, and it'll be exciting with that Page of Wands. But just know, like at the end here, that it can kind of make you feel like a little pulled in different directions and needing to balance out some things with that energy. Yeah, I'm like seeing a lot of like swords in pentacles here, because look in the bottom we had this King of Pentacles energy too, and that's that just real grounded, at home with yourself energy. And also you've mastered you've mastered this plane, this earthly realm of, with abundance and making wise decisions there, but it can be hard to step out of that comfort zone, right? I did just want to straight up ask my cards that can give me yes or no's. I want to know, is he really real? Okay. And first off, okay, it said let go, but I see this as letting go of your need to control the situation. Okay. And that's a lot with that full energy opening up there. And I just got one more for you, and it said it's up to you. It's up to you, and to express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is just what my cards are saying, though. That is up to you, my friend. That is up to you. And last but not least, follow your dreams, though. And I feel that with the Page of Wands. But, this is real life. It can be hard to know where to place your priorities with the Two of Pentacles. So you're just going to have to go inside it and can you trust your heart to open with it? But I also think with the Page of Wands is just kind of going with it and not having to know all the answers right now. So take a chance, and just, protect yourself, of course, in that. But this might be time just to, take a chance, be the fool. And that's my read for you.
Those are two very powerful readings. And
thank you.
In almost, I don't want to say two different directions, but almost two different directions. I loved the message behind Angie's reading, and I also see the message behind Karen's reading. And I think what I'd like to do is kind of offer advice for you at this time, because what I pulled for you was the 5, and sorry, the lighting is, it's so hard to believe that the sun is starting to set at this time. Goodness gracious. 5 of Swords. And I know that there were a lot of Swords cards that were pulled for you here. And I feel like this is stressing the importance of having solid communication and not being afraid to broach these subjects that could sometimes feel like taboo in a relationship. Oh, I don't want to ask him this and so early on, because then he's going to think I'm too, clingy or to this or to that. No, it's super important. And for the Oracle card here, it's hard to see. Ask. This card, this is the second time this one comes up today. Ask. And this is such a great connection to that 5 of Swords. Ask for what you need, because it's okay to have needs, is what the card says, but it's okay to have questions. And it's okay to have healthy dialogue over those questions. In terms of a charm, I pulled here the Eiffel Tower. And I feel like this speaks exactly to where you are right now, right? Oh la la, at the top of, the Eiffel Tower. And, this is a location that is known for romance and all of the feels, but also it kind of helps me feel like it's the honeymoon stage, right? Enjoy your honeymoon stage while you're in it, but remember to stay grounded. Remember to stay grounded and to voice the things that come in, up in your mind. It's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. I think in Karen's reading, there were a lot of pentacles. I feel like that's, partly reminding you to not let your head get kind of lost in the clouds, to keep your feet steadily secure on the ground when you're moving forward in this relationship, and then enjoy it, enjoy it for what it is. Like sometimes we don't have to ask all these things, but you just enjoy it and take it for what it is at this moment in time.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. And yeah, when you're like ask and exactly how you looked in that and to just be real. And I think that's like about with expressing, go ahead and express yourself. I mean,
Hmm.
these are risks that we have to take, but I mean, we're going to have to know that sooner or later, right?
Yep.
And not going to really know unless we have those conversations and express ourselves. Um, it's just that fear of when it's not reciprocated the way you want it to be, right? But it's something though that better to know earlier than to let it go, and not too soon, mind you, um, but to kind of go with the flow, and then uh, you'll know when the timing's right to ask certain questions. You'll feel it, I think. So, yeah, I thought that was cool how that came out. Okay, so I saw Bobby came in.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Bobby. And he was saying you had a cute duck there. A duck. And yeah, it is cute. It is super cute. Hi, Janet. So good to see you. And oh, Terry.
Terry.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, love Terry. Hi.
Yeah, Terry's got really good energy.
Yes,
Everybody, Terry has a channel
absolutely.
too. So go check out Terry. Yep.
Oh, thanks, Gypsy. So do y'all have y'all want to say maybe like one more and then we'll call it, or do y'all need to go now, or just let me know. I'm gonna put us on the 3.
I'm definitely good for one more, and then I'm good. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
I would agree.
Awesome. Oh, hi Tapestry. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Oh,
Okay.
that's Lila.
So,
Hi, Lila.
hi everybody. So, hey, we're gonna do one more. Y'all know the drill by now. 1 through 20. Start throwing the numbers if
Pick
you
a
want to
number
read it.
between 1 and 20. If you want a reading, we're going to roll a dice, and whoever gets the number gets the reading. This is going to be the last reading,
Thank
right?
you.
Because we've been on for a couple hours now.
Yes.
So thank you all for hanging out, for being here, and letting us read for you. It's been great.
Yeah, today's been awesome. I feel like it's a really good flow today. I
Yeah,
like
really.
it.
Great energy.
Thank you, universe.
Yeah, I love it.
I can't even talk. I'm so invested in the numbers. Jamie Cowboys! I feel like I won. Jamie Cowboys! It was
Jamie
4.
Cowboys.
It
4.
was 4. Mm-hmm.
It's funny. It's like Nathan earlier. He was like 444.
Yeah.
We got 4, baby. So, Jamie, congratulations. Can you please let us know what you would like for us to read about and just put it in the chat for us? And thank you, everybody who made donations today and for all your time spent here with us.
Yeah.
We are so thankful for you.
Very.
Yeah, because none of this would be possible or fun without having all of you here.
Yep.
Absolutely. So thank you all. And I'm just waiting for Jamie's answer. And yes, please, there's so many channels up in the chat right now. And yes, please subscribe to each other's channels.
Mm-hmm.
Myra, Bobby's 13. 1 + 3 = 4. Well, it wasn't numerology rules.
So Jamie has put her question, but I think we have to rephrase it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh,
so
no. How, like, what can you do? Like something like what can I do to make this better? If that's what you want. It sounds like it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can certainly read around the energy of like Jamie's energy around
yeah,
the situation. Like we don't have to tap into the friend's energy, and then that way we can give Jamie advice of what to do.
Yeah, that's the way. I mean, that's exactly what I was going.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
That sounds good. Yeah, that's really hard, Jamie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it is. Yeah, I had that happen with me with one of my best friends, and we didn't talk for like 10 years. But then I started having dreams about her, like a lot of dreams. And then I got a phone call from her. Like I had blocked her number and everything out, you know, because I mean, I'm not going to get into all the reasons why, but
Yeah,
that's a whole conversation and a rabbit hole. It's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, it's not like that. I just was just like, no, I just can't hear or see, you know, like I'm setting boundaries. That's what it was. And she had to like create a number just to call me, and I just answered it, and it worked. And then now we're in a good spot. So yeah, I mean, I hope that that's not like, you know, a 10-year thing here, but it's just, you know, hey, when you think that it won't happen again, like anything's possible, cut the deck 9 of cups, right? So just saying, don't count it out.
Oh my God. Bobby Fierro. That's incredible. I know that title, but I can't imagine in my head what it was again. But I remember watching that. That's
Huh. No.
It was a show. It was a show. That's incredible. That's all I remember.
That's yeah, that's incredible. Yeah.
That's incredible. I just remember.
These Cowboys. All right.
Oh. Oops, I better be plugging my phone in so it doesn't die.
Okay, Jamie.
Okay. Good. I won't lose y'all.
Oh, why do I keep dropping cards? Good lord. Okay.
Okay. Now, of course, I did that. My screen's going crazy. All right, there we go. Oh, thanks, Bobby. Oh, letters.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Yeah, okay. Let me get it on the set up here and I'll put you on the big screen. There we go. And okay, and I'll mute myself.
Hey, Jamie's Cowboys. Hey. Okay, so first I just want to say I'm sorry that you're going through this. This sounds like a heavy time, but how I approach this reading, because like I said, I can't really tap into the friend's energy in terms of like what are they thinking, are they going to reach out, and why they did. So I don't have any of those answers because I'm not sort of privy to that information. But when I tapped into your energy around the situation, I am very much getting the feeling that, you know, whatever transpired, even if you may not even know, because sometimes people just ghost us and don't give us the opportunity to have that closure. I'm very much getting that perhaps for now, remember when we're reading the cards, we're reading on the current energy. Things could change, right? But right now, the current energies are really showing that you should probably just, unfortunately, let it go. And I'm going to get into the details. So we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay. So the Knight of Swords in the tarot is all about like it, in this particular reading, excuse me, it's about a lifestyle change. So I feel like around your energy, there has been some lifestyle changes. Okay. So, you know, that could represent like your life or just the lives of friendships in general around you. There's a lot of lifestyle changes that have taken place, and we have the little bag that came out again, and this is all about that baggage. Okay, so the bag is representing in this reading, the bag is representing like packing up and sort of moving on. You can see here how this mouse is looking out into the world like, you know what, I've got to make some changes. So I'm going to pack up and I'm going to go and I'm going to head out and do that. And so I feel like there's just a lot of changes going on in your life right now, or were, in terms of around the friendship, right? So changes in general. And then we move into the Tower card. Okay. The Tower card is all about upheaval and, you know, really sudden changes and destruction. And we have the number 5, and the 5 is all about conflict. Okay, so there definitely is some pretty wild energy around this in terms of you know, how you're feeling about the situation, what happened. So, you know, potentially there's some major upheaval, some major life changes around you and the friendships, right? But ultimately it's asking you, you know, for navigation, meaning we have the little charm that says follow. So when you put follow with navigation, it's really asking you to follow your own intuition. How do you really feel about the situation? Do you feel like it's worth putting time and effort and energy into repairing the friendship, of reaching out to even find out what happened? Or, you know, do you have the feeling that maybe you know, just let it go and see what happens? You know, of course I don't know the specifics of what took place, but certainly, you know, when there is a sort of falling out between two people, you know, the common respectful thing to do is allow both sides of the party to have a conversation of what happened and can you come to a mutual agreement. You know, but if this person just stopped talking to you and isn't allowing that, you know, in the Tower card coming out, the current energy is to just let it go, you know, for now. Sure, it could change down the road, but I personally would not hang on to it too long. Don't expend too much of your own energy into this, because, you know, if this person was really interested in repairing it or making it right or whatever, right, they definitely would have taken the time to do so, and they haven't yet. And so that can be, you know, just as hurtful as the relationship ending. So I think for now, I would just let it rest. And perhaps down the road, like Karen shared her story, right? Perhaps down the road, there could be a mending and people's lives could change once again and things could come together. But I think for right now, I wouldn't waste any more energy on it, to be honest with you. So that's what I have for you.
That's great, Ange. Yeah. You know, who wants to go next?
My reading actually
Okay.
ties very closely to Ange's.
Mine too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. So, and I know that Ange pulled out a 5 for you. I also have a 5 in the way of the here, 5 of Cups, right? And a lot of times people will tell you like, oh, it's not good to sit in that energy for too long, don't cry over spilt milk, blah, blah, blah. But like, feelings are very important, and it's important to honor them, right? To allow yourself to move through the emotion that you're feeling, because it's still very raw for you. And it's very possible that it's still very raw for that person as well, because there's a change. There's been a change. There's a conflict. What I would say is allow yourself to feel what you feel, and allow yourself a healthy release of whatever that emotion might be. In this case, we have these whimsical, characters are outside in the rain, I don't know, jumping in a puddle of water. Some people find satisfaction in that. It could be going into the shower. It could be singing in your car at the top of your lungs. It could be walking into an enclosed space and screaming as loud as you can, just to kind of move some of that energy. But I think the message that I'm getting for you is that this is a time for you to take care of you, right? I pulled 2 oracle cards for you. I have Nurture and I have Give. Nurture and Give. And I'm going to share with you Nurture. What is it that you are trying to grow? How do you wish to be nurtured and cared for? And what are your needs? And I'm going to add on to that. It's okay for you to nurture yourself. I see this figure here holding on to themselves, giving themselves love and affection and time outside, as well as give. Look at how that heart chakra, right? When you put out this positive energy, which this might be challenging for you right now because you're over here, right? But when you are finally able to make the transition, which that reminds me, this was the charm that I got. I got a ladder, and I'm reading that to be transitioning from this energy to this energy here. Give is saying it's time to share your gorgeous energy with the world. Giving mindfully can be a lovely way to connect. And I want to invite you to give to yourself. Give yourself grace, give yourself space, give yourself compassion. Feel what you are feeling, and then find a healthy way to release it and let it go. And then plant new seeds of intention and nurture those instead. And obviously, this is a lot easier said than done. It does take some time. But I think I want to say Ange said earlier, let it go. I think once you do that and put it into the universe, if it's meant to resolve, it will. And you just have to have faith in that. That's what I have for you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, because there's power
Thanks,
in that.
Elizabeth.
Let it go, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, like just to say some similarities in the reads here. Is I had the Knight of Swords in the bottom. And that's like, like some things just could have been said, and it's a fast, like out of there, right? It just happened so quickly with the Knight of Swords. It just moved so fast. And the Eight of Cups was like right below it, So, yeah, I saw that immediately. And I'm looking at this, like, kind of where the current energy is sitting in this Four of Pentacles. A sense of holding back, even a need to hold back, preserving what you have. You know, what is it worth giving more of the energy? Perhaps they're even, holding back, and that ghosting feeling too is that Knight of Swords, right? And I had a little token that had the number 20 on it and a dollar sign on the other side. And that's kind of like that feeling of maybe somebody's being selfish as well, right? With the Four of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords came out. You could just feel like there's nothing you can do, right? You feel like there's nothing that you can do. And there's this anchor, it was an anchor is like it's a weight that brings you down and anchors solid ground. And that came out right over the Eight of Swords. I feel like there's really anything that you can do about it, right? Letters came out above that. RAOKH. A lot of letters. So I just thought, okay, it'll be okay. RAHOK. All right. And the advice here is the Knight of Wands. And I forgot to say, like, this card just flew out too while I was reading. And the Two of Wands in the reverse is you can do things like to be too hasty. And, these are delays, things that just aren't lining up right. There's no going forward with it at the moment. And with the Knight of Wands, I've got two little things I want to say about this. Is that first off, the Knight of Wands can be very impulsive, okay? And I wanted to ask some direct questions from my angel cards. And it said, wait. And the Knight of Wands doesn't like to wait. They're just going to go and act on it, even whether you know the right words to say or not. So don't do anything hastily, okay? But at the other side of this, look at all the joy in her face here. And look, like if you're feeling, kind of caged in and restricted here, just because this opportunity might feel closed off right now doesn't mean that you can't get out there and find things that light you up. And that I'm being really pulled into that drum and like the thought of like music or whatever, or maybe just like getting away will get your mind off of this. And like how Elizabeth was talking about, raising our vibrational energy here there. And I forgot I had this like little, it seals a door in a Lego kit here, so you got to like know the lock and key here. I think like this is something that just needs to be kind of sealed for right now, and to let it wait. I had the past. So these are lessons, okay? We're supposed to learn to gain clarity. I didn't ask for two, they came out together. And I wanted to tell you something that she says about clarity. This is Olivia Rose's The Mermaid's Purse Oracle. That's so beautiful. She says things around us can sometimes feel clouded, and at times life can lack a sense of clarity or clearness. At times like this, it's important to pause and think of the facts, not assumptions. Allow yourself to see things for what they really are, and things will become clearer. Are you being clear with your wishes and desires, or are things a little confused? And that might be that time to wait and think about that. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands, maybe just trying to find joy in something else right now can take your mind off of that. But with that, don't rush in and think like you can just fix things, because it goes both ways. And the story I told earlier, right, about my friend and I in that 10 years, I mean, a decade of not talking. It's insanity, right? Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tunes without the words and never stops at all. Emily Dickinson. It's okay to have hope in your soul, and singing, but just we can hold hope, but don't let that burden you and become, where you're just, we can hold space energetically for the possibility again, but look at hope and find new adventures to get out of your head with that Eight of Swords. You have power to make yourself feel better. There can be new connections, new friendships to make here, and all in divine timing. You know what's supposed to come back around, I believe, will come back around, but definitely don't push it right now. I don't think the timing's right. So that's my reading for you. And I hope that you got something out of that. And I'm really sorry you're just having, to be going through this right now. I know it doesn't feel good. So, all right. I'm going to take my.
Solid.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that feedback. Thank you.
I couldn't help but think, like, with that Knight of Wands, it almost seems like she's celebrating herself in that image. And it's so important not to forget who we are, because sometimes we have relationships with other people, and then, you start to think alike and act alike and look alike and talk alike. And then when that person is not in your life anymore, you can feel naked without them.
Yes.
So
yes.
I feel like that card is like inviting you to reconnect with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much. These were all really great readings. I feel like the energy was so good today.
Energy
and flow. We got I'm really happy with how today went, and I really enjoyed reading with you, Elizabeth. You were wonderful.
I know. I love her. I know.
Thank you.
I just want to mention one more thing about Jamie's Cowboys. I did have another one. I was tidying up my cards while I was listening to the other readings, and I had this card fly out. It's pause. So again, it's saying, please, just give this a rest, give it a pause. Like, actually, I think all three of us had very similar things. And I just think that right now it's just not worth your energy to worry or wonder or anything like that. Again, remember, when somebody ghosts us, when they just don't even allow us the opportunity to talk it out, that in itself is a message, right? Mm-hmm. And that can be very hurtful. So
it felt very closed off, like with that seal. Oh my God, the seal, it's closed off. Like, just do your thing, have fun.
Right.
Find your fire elsewhere.
That's right. So in the meantime, just focus on other things. It's, again, like all three of us have said, we know that that's easier said than done. But, once you begin to actively release, here, I'm going to give you some advice. There are things that you can do, Jamie's Cowboys, to actively release something or someone from your life. Okay. There's practices that you can do, right? There's many different things. I'll give you one example. You can take this person's name, write it on a piece of paper, put it into a Ziploc bag, fill it with water, and put it in the freezer. Okay. So what that's going to do is that's going to take that energy of that person, and it's just going to put it away for a little bit. Get it out of your mind, get it out of your energy, so that you can focus on other things in life, because, there's lots of other things that you can focus on. Yes, this is a big thing and it hurts, but it should not be consuming your world as much as it is, because it's just, quite frankly, it's not worth that much energy in your life. I'm not saying that this relationship is not worth repairing down the road, but just the current energy very much so says just let it go. And I do see here that you were mentioning, do they miss you and all that? I don't know, because again, I don't have the ability to tap into that person's energy. So I have no idea how they're feeling about the situation. So I can't give you any insight into that. but I can tell you that the current energy is just very much a division of like, let things just be, and then down the road they may come together and they may not. It may just fall away to the wayside, but whatever's meant to be will be, for sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I silenced myself because my girls were like,
oh yeah,
we're like finishing perfect timing here. We're reaching the danger zone.
yes.
Well, thank you so much. And I know we talked about earlier what it was coming up for everybody, and I know we've got the ethics thing coming up. And I mean, I don't know about you, Angela, but I'd love to have Elizabeth come back and read with us too. I really liked this.
This is now a trio, just so you know. We went from a duo to a trio.
We were the charmed ones. We were the charmed.
It was always meant to be the power of three.
Yeah. I really like, this is good. I felt like it really, yeah. See, and that's the thing too, is just to be open and to stay hopeful and to keep going forward. That's all we can do. And I think that'll be good. And I wish everybody a great week and a great Thanksgiving if you're in the States tomorrow. And Ange has her thing tomorrow too. If you want to mention that again real quick. You say it so much better than I do, Ange.
So tomorrow's episode 7, if you could believe 7 episodes already, or 6 episodes that we've gone through, Beyond the Veil. So that is a show that is co-hosted by my friend Rain of Spiritual Rain here on YouTube. It is where we take topics in psychology and we mix them with the tarot. The topics can get pretty heavy and pretty deep, but that's the whole point of the show. We kind of want to have these conversations and these topics that a lot of people shy away from, that they don't want to talk about. But they're important topics. And so if you're into that sort of thing, if you want to do some inner work on yourself with your relationship and the relationship with the people around you in your personal life and your professional life, I definitely recommend it. It's at 1 p.m. every other Thursday. So it's a bi-weekly show on my channel, Roots and Waves. So we'd love to have you. It is a very interactive show where we engage with the audience. We really want to hear what you've got to say. And so we really take our time with it. So much so that we break each topic into 2 episodes. Okay. So we give journal prompts. So we do readings at the end. That is very specific, specified to the topic that we're talking about. It's really good. Rain and I put a lot of time and energy into these shows, and we've really been enjoying it. And the feedback we've been getting from other people has been great too. So we're going to keep doing it as long as we're able to. So that is tomorrow.
Jamie just asked if you have a link. I know you threw one in the thing earlier.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that for you. Let me grab it here. I definitely hope that we can read together again. We'll definitely talk to Elizabeth and see if she will. Make sure we ask her first if she wants to. But it's been really good.
It was actually good for my energy too. Like it was just gave enough of a buffer to like that was nice. So
Thank you.
Well, thank you all so much. Yeah. And I know Anne's just working on getting that link in the chat. But that's pretty much it here. Please subscribe to Elizabeth and, whatever channel you're on, me. All of us and the readers in our community. I just love doing this, and I appreciate every single one of you. And comments after shows are great too for the algorithm and just for morale is really nice. I know they really cheer me up. So anyways, I thank you all for being here. Yes, and thumbs up, like. Thanks, Moira.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. So, all right. Thanks, Jamie, for subbing. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Are we good?
We're good to go.
Okay, all right. And watch Bobby tonight. Check out his channel. Looks like he is going to have some fun readings tonight. I'm going to check it out. Yeah,
I'll be
all
there.
Right. Okay, I'm going to end now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.